God.
Okay, it wasn't 3 days, it was just the one day, but it got so dark they couldn't see the ball, and they
Did
drew it
20
as a...
sittings in a day.
I have
Oh
no
wow,
idea
that
what
was
to do.
fast. That was 4 hours. 3 hours, 50
Back-
minutes.
Back when baseball was fast, yeah, that's crazy.
That's terrifyingly quick.
Gunners are searching for airborne
Um,
surface targets.
The longest American League game.
I will say the New Orleans aesthetically is very pleasing. It's very,
Well, it also helps that she's a late fit, so she's actually got stuff on her. But that
Oh, she is the one they put in?
yeah, Nola's a 1945 fit.
Oh.
I mean, look at all of those Bofors guns.
True. What is the
The good-
original fit? What
The
year?
good fit.
Like 32.
What were they, besides the Bofors, what was not on here?
The Ehrlichens, the radar.
The radar that's not even fucking in use in the game?
Yeah, the Bofors
Yeah.
directors either side of the bridge, the open bridge structure at the front, a lot of the pots for the various AA guns, the platform full of Ehrlichens and the midships,
Were her secondaries there?
the 5-inch? Yeah, the 5-inch were there.
Okay.
That's
okay,
it.
we've got
basically.
a lot of enemy cruisers over there.
And
What is-
maybe
okay,
a couple of
so-
50 cals.
At the back, it looks like there's some fire director, like...
Those are directors, yes.
marksmen. The two guys at the back,
Yeah.
just in front of the Orlican, the Bofors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are Mark 51 directors, I think. Gaijin
And
doesn't
those
seem to
were the
recognize them.
Orlicans?
For the Bofors. The Ehrlichens aren't...
Or Bofors, yeah, sorry.
The Ehrlichens aren't director fired.
Yeah, they're just machine guns. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck they modeled them, but they're not gonna do anything with them. Like
There is
really,
one ship in the
like-
game that has them actually modeled as directors.
Which one is it?
I don't know off the top of my head. I found it while going
yeah?
through and finding all of the missing directors. But
Oh,
it's
Oh my god. Joram, your arch enemy is here.
arch enemy.
Boba Fett. Are we
Communist
talking?
Party.
Almost finished part off.
Hmm. I
Nice.
was gonna say it's
Become
either
this one.
that, Belfast, or the Unholy Potato.
Belfast's in Helena, I think.
This is not a bad map, actually.
It's a bit like in a
African.
cruiser you don't really contribute much sometimes.
It's
Well,
African
no,
Gulf,
but-
but even tighter.
No, but you know, there's at least a capture point that's relatively close to the center of the map.
Oh, and with fire control it's actually possible to fight at this range.
Yeah, exactly.
What, 7 kilometers?
14 kilometers.
I suppose, yeah. The target I'm actually aiming at 15,000 yards, so that's...
Two
This one
Moffats
is,
are going for
13
C. That's not going to well end.
Hey, if you can just hold B, you don't need to take C. We can get A, maybe.
I might join you over
Yeah,
there.
It's just that I have to hold them off. That's
I
my
have
This is a
fun.
map where I might
Fine,
actually want to
fine.
bring a destroyer.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'd take Mohawk though, if I could.
Oh, if I had it, I'd take it.
and
Hmm.
our Moffat actually already left
So-
the game tonight. All good. All
So
gone.
the
the PR 1, 2, 3.
so
Poor
the
the Moffat.
fire directors. Back to what you were saying.
Help. There's a stationary Helena. It's aiming
Stationary.
at me.
I don't see a
There's
station.
also
around,
an
but
Eugen. There's also an Eugen over here.
yeah.
Is he not stationary? Oh no, he's got a trail. Okay, I thought he'd
Sorry, not
stop.
stationary. He's moving.
Continuing to A at full speed though.
Yeah, Eugen's focusing me, so I'm gonna focus him.
Keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
I do wish the range updating for the aiming would be a little bit faster. Not much, but a little bit.
Some ships it
no,
is.
it shouldn't be
Pittsburgh it's faster.
It shouldn't be faster. It actually should be like slower in some cases.
I mean,
Pittsburgh is faster.
I feel like it should be dependent on the ship and the date it was.
yeah,
I mean,
computer.
they might tweak that. They've left
It-
themselves the variables
Because, like-
that they can.
Yeah,
should be
because like the
dependent on the
battleships,
type.
like the current dreadnought battleships and pre-dreadnoughts, it would make sense for it to be slow. But like the New
Because-
Orleans and Baltimore would be faster.
Well, Pittsburgh is.
But why is
Pittsburgh's double
Baltimore-
speed.
Baltimore's still
Also,
slow.
Tiger is, and all the coastals with radars are faster.
Another zone captured. We have the
But
advantage.
yeah, radar helps.
And the thing is that I don't know how the system for like the Germans, the Italians, or the Russians works, but I know roughly how the system for the Americans, British, and Japanese works.
Mhm.
And the Japanese system is a mess and would be so slow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
should
they
be slow.
use from what I remember they use pretty dated stuff when compared to Americans.
It was actually reasonably advanced stuff. It's just the system was very
Yeah.
archaic because
There's no manual, right? There was no automatic.
there are some automation things, but it's the case of you have the director, which takes a measurement. You then have somebody basically shout that or run it down to the plot,
Okay.
Oh,
where
God.
it's thrown into the computer manually. Then the
So there's no
computer.
intercom system. Even the Fletchers had an intercom
I
system.
don't know about the communication. I'm just saying that there is a communication of some description manually, not
Oh, God.
not the director feeding it in.
Okay, the helmet's really paining me now.
Will be ours.
And then that is fed into the computer by somebody. The weather statistics are fed in separately. There's like
Oh, my God.
the other director's data comes in separately.
You're
and
right.
Then,
You're not wrong. It is archaic as fuck. Holy shit.
yeah. And then the data that comes out of the computer isn't directly fed to the guns, I don't think. It has to go past somebody first who double checks it against a hand calculation.
A
So
hand
basically, by the time you've
calculation?
done it,
I might be
it's
wrong here.
already out of date.
Yeah, that's the issue.
Yeah. Yeah, by the time it's done, it's already invalid.
Whereas the American system, you point the director at something, it looks at it, it measures it, feeds it into the computer, and then fires the guns. Like,
Well, okay, so I think it depended on the time of the war. In the Atlantic theater, it was still
I mean,
Fletchers
like,
still used they still gave bearings.
yeah. But I mean, like a Mark 38, I think, on the battleships with the Ford Mark 1A or whatever it was by the end of the war, or it might have been a Mark 7 computer by the end. I don't know off the top of my head, but ouch.
Oh, I'm taking a pounding. I've just stopped repairing.
But like, whilst the Japanese did have radar fire direction on some ships,
Like
It
the
was-
Yamato.
Yamato and basically every ship that was part of her escort for that operation that she went out in.
Operation Tengu, I think is what it was called.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if they were refit before Tengo, like for the operation that they committed before that. But basically, summer of '44, Yamato and her escorts got a big refit, and that included radar fire direction,
Oh, he's smoked up.
which, whilst nowhere near as powerful or as clear as the American systems, it did exist. And
Front
they did-
ammo rack shot, by the way, on me.
Yeah,
Destroy
that-
the
Don't worry,
Not
if one
really
of us
that
gets to
surprising.
A, our mission will be accomplished.
There's a fucking Gorky going for C.
there's an Eugen too.
Also, yeah, I've been firing at it. Also, for whatever reason, even
I'm
though
not
there's no
going to fight
fire in
then.
my ship now, I'm
You're
still
on
hearing
fire.
the fire effect.
Oh, that's just a bug.
Yeah, you are a vision. Oh wait, no, that's your guns. That's your 5-inch firing. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not,
no,
you're not
my
actually
gun,
on
I
fire.
can hear it when I scope in. It's my front gun that sounds like it's still on fire, even though it's not.
Yeah, that's just a
Thanks, Gaijin.
common bug.
Yeah, it's especially annoying given that you're on fire for 80% of a match if you're actually getting shot.
Okay. Go for A, guys. They're going to take C. And I can't do anything about that.
We're going. I mean, I'm kind of keeping a wide berth of it, but Trick is heading straight at it.
Oh, and there's an Atlanta on
I'm
C as well.
30%
Holy
though,
shit.
so one of you might have to take over.
Why am I shooting as an Eugen? I know I can't do anything to it.
down.
And there's a fucking
Why?
Let's go, it's ammo
my front gun
elevator,
has
so-
-3 as a number. Okay.
That just means it's not reloading.
Yeah.
either your ammo's gone or it's underwater.
Oh,
or
shell
something,
room.
or it's just a bug.
Shell elevator's gone. There's a red. There's nothing in the elevator right now.
Fun.
It's got another elevator
Well, if
on
I
there.
stop firing, I might be able to reload the shell elevator, but
Okay, I'm getting onto the cap.
I suppose you could call it a shell elevator.
nice.
It's like a Pokemon.
Need backup.
Yes, shell elevator, the flying type evolution of shelter.
No, that would be a Digimon because guns and yeah, I should find that image. It's pretty funny.
I'm
I
well
still
aware
like
of
my
Digimon
idea for
elevations.
Pokemon.
Elevations. I played through
my bridge
Cyber
has gone in the turn.
Sleuth earlier this year. That's a great game. You should play it if you haven't.
Wait, who killed communists?
game?
Digimon Cyber Sleuth.
Enemy forces have captured a
Oh, never heard of it.
It's actually really well written.
zones.
Wait, why is the automatic shell restore not working?
What?
If your magazine is dead, it won't
Are you
restock.
fucking?
Yeah, like-
They won't move shells to the magazine. It's not
Oh,
the
maybe they
magazine.
don't- Do you have a first order wreck in that ship?
Yeah, I do. It's a fucking American ship. They almost all do.
thought they
No,
got rid of all of them.
They just feed straight from the mags.
Waiting for landing. Need cover.
The 6-inch and 8-inch ships don't have ready-use ammo, according to War Thunder.
I mean, it's probably better
Oh,
that
God.
they don't
It's
because
probably better that they don't, because we'd get 5 seconds of actual fire rate, and then we'd be down to 2 rounds a minute.
okay, this Pensacola thing is getting close to the cap. Probably kill that.
Check the signal channel when you guys can.
Yeah, I don't see any reason why your guns aren't loading. Oh, right, your forward shell room's dead.
Well, shouldn't they have a backup that they can refill it to?
Gaijin doesn't transfer shells between barbettes. And,
I mean, it would be a pretty fucking horrible operation in a fight.
yeah.
And 1v1 in Atlanta.
That would make fucking sense.
Well, barbettes don't have doors in them. You'd have to basically take a shell, put it backwards down a dredger hoist, and then transfer it.
Victory will surely be ours.
It would not be fun.
Okay.
Though, that said, most of these ships would store some shells, you know, in the turret.
Yeah, no, if it's already fired, then yes, you can fire that last round, but then it's mute. It's a pointless, you know, and you can't use it again.
Yeah, you're down your forward magazine, basically.
Yeah.
Just be glad you're still
I'm
afloat.
surprised I don't have shells down below the barbette.
No,
Honestly.
that's all the ammo storage in a U.S. cruiser with that kind of ammo stowage,
Fair.
because it's efficient. Also, there's an AM one.
Attack the enemy.
It's efficient.
Yeah, I don't know.
10,000 ton
It's just-
treaty cruiser. You haven't got the space
I
to
will
put anything
say,
else anywhere.
destroying the shell room is really annoying in this game.
But hey,
'Cause it makes your-
at least it doesn't
Huh?
kill you anymore.
Oh,
Mostly.
yeah.
Necessarily.
Depends what
Used to?
Chip,
Yeah.
Not always.
What the hell?
Wait, I didn't even realize we fucking won. I know we held B for a while, but
I turned
Oh,
the
well.
camera to the right, and all of a sudden there was a giant black circle in the sky.
Oh, it's the
yeah.
anti-sun. You can only see
That's
that at certain times of day.
And with empty sun. That's why